Survey companies promise you easy money, right? Work from anywhere, answer simple questions, get paid for it. What if I tell you that most people spend hours, like most people waste hours and get paid just a few cents? Today, I'm exposing the dark side of paid survey that nobody talks about. You know, this is something that has been of concern to me. And I know a lot of people that take paid survey, or a lot of people that are just planning to start taking paid survey, will be wondering, like somebody was asking me, not just one person, some people will ask me if they want to sign up for my class, or they want to become my students. One of the questions they asked me is, Ma, what are the challenges of paid survey? What should I expect? Like, what are the dark side of surveys? And you know, sometimes I don't give them any answer because I don't want to discourage them. But you know, the truth is, everything that will give you money will definitely have its own challenges. So I just quickly tell them that every opportunity has its own challenges, and that is true. And paid survey has its own challenge, just like every money making opportunities out there. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the dark side of surveys, of paid survey, that nobody talks about. They don't tell you this, but I'm going to expose it so that if you're just starting, or you're about to start learn this skill, you're about to start making money, or you want to make this your side hustle, you will know what you're signing up for. You will know some of the challenges with paid survey, so that you will know if this is something you want to do. Okay, first, hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're great and you're winning your world. This is Tamugo's Concept, and I'm back with another beautiful information. If today is the first time tuning in, you're welcome. In this channel, we talk about YouTube growth, monetization, and growth hacks, and we also teach you how to make money online through paid survey. So if this is something you're interested in learning, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Drop me your amazing comments, share this video so that other people can also get this information, and lastly, do not forget to turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss any of my content each time I upload them. Now, with all of that being said, let us dive straight into this video so that we'll start learning the dark side of survey that nobody tells you, nobody talks about, but Grace will tell you. If you've ever tried making money online, you definitely would have come across survey sites. They look simple, legit, and honestly very interesting. I mean, who will want to make money for just sharing their opinion? But you know, after testing several sites myself, I came across something shocking. Most of them are not what people think they are. Let's start with the most frustrating one: disqualification. You spend 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Sometimes there are some surveys that you spend 1 hour trying to complete, and you finish completing this survey, and the next thing you're waiting for your payment, your rewards, to get paid. You understand? And at that point, your heart is beating. Let these people pay me. Let these people pay me my money. And the next thing you see is just, you are not the right person for this survey. You didn't qualify for this survey this time. This is not the right survey for you, or your answers are rejected. You know, this is very frustrating, and this is one of the dark side of surveys that, you know, it is very frustrating, you know, finishing a survey, like you did all your in-depth analysis, you did everything you're supposed to do, like, you know, you answer these questions very well, but at the end of that survey, getting your reward, they will just reward you with disqualification after completing that survey. This is something that, if it's something that, okay, it is something that just happened once, you might want to understand, but this sometimes keep repeating itself, and most times, for 5 surveys in a day that you take, you will have this kind of experience. I'm telling you, this is frustrating, and this is what some of us that take paid survey encounter on daily basis. Let's talk about the money part, because this is where reality really hits. Most survey companies pay $0.10 to $1, and you know, there are times that you spend 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour sometimes, and you will spend all this time, and you will not be able to make up to $2. You will not be able to make up to $3. You know, this is not income, it is just pocket change. And you know, most times, and you know, do you know that those of us that are taking survey, we will even be grateful if we finish that survey and get paid. But most times, at the end of the day, when you finish the survey, you will still not get paid for spending that amount of time, you know. and you still not get paid. Here is something most people don't realize. These companies are not paying you for fun. They are collecting your data, your information, your preferences, your habits, and selling it to businesses. You know, and in reality, you are not just taking surveys, you are the products. And it doesn't stop there. Most users get their accounts suspended or banned, sometimes without no clear reason or explanation. You know, you could suddenly lose your account. You know, you'll be working for days and all of a sudden your account will just get suspended or get banned. With all the money you've accumulated there, with all the time you've spent there, with all the information you've poured into the site, you could suddenly lose that account. And this is really, really frustrating. It is not encouraging at all. And depending on where you live, it even gets worse. Some countries earn very little. So while other countries are earning more, you are stuck with few or low survey or even earning very little. Like most countries in Africa, we don't have good surveys that, you know, you can say, oh, I can use this particular survey to offset bills, unless you are doing those survey with survey equipment that can help you earn more. And then it is very stressful because you are trying for those surveys not to know, like for your IP not to leak, for this not to happen. You are being very careful not to lose the account, because if you're doing foreign surveys from a country where that survey is not allowed, it is very risky. Anything can happen. You can lose your account. You can lose every survey equipment you're using. You understand? So location is one barrier, like is a big barrier when it comes to paid survey. Let's be fair. Survey sites is not exactly scam. They are not entirely scam. They do pay, but this is the truth people don't really talk about much. Survey money is not a get rich thing. You don't quit your job to start survey. Survey is going to pay you, but you know, for a start, there will always be that challenges, that frustration until you master the art of taking it. Even after mastering it, there will still be challenges. Like I used to tell my students and every of my subscribers, there is nothing that will give you money that will not stress you. Even the president of every country, they have their own challenges. So these our little surveys we're doing, don't expect that you will not encounter any challenge on it. But one thing I will tell you, if you're starting paid survey, do not have the mindset that survey money will solve all your problem, or survey money will make you rich overnight. Survey is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, don't have that mindset that once I start taking paid survey now, once I do this or do that about paid survey, once I have this idea about paid survey, once I do this, all my problems will be solved, or it will take away all the all the financial stress I have. That is where you will feel more frustrated. Do you understand me? If you're starting paid survey, look at it as a side hustle, like a side hustle, not something that's you will put all your financial need on. And the best thing you would do as somebody that is starting survey new is to learn about survey, know about what you're going into. Even if I tell you that survey is a side hustle, there are people that are doing survey as their full-time job because they don't have any employment, so they take survey as a full-time job. So depending on the knowledge you have, depending on the opportunity you have, depending on what you are exposed to when it comes to survey can solve most of your needs. Survey can take away some stress from you, but it depends on what you know. It depends on how you're taking it. It depends on what you are exposed to when it comes to paid survey. That is why I always tell you, do not do survey on your own. There are a lot of opportunities that has to do with paid survey. Okay, do not do it on your own. I understand that a lot of people have financial challenges, a lot of people are stressed financially, they're just looking for something that will take away financial burden from them. But don't approach paid survey with all of those big expectations. That is where you will get more discouraged. Okay, so before you spend your time chasing survey money, ask yourself this question: is survey really worth my time? Can I achieve my aim with paid survey? All these things Grace is saying in this video, is it going to happen to me? Like, will survey favor me? Is this really what I want to do? Will I really make money out of survey? Then by the time you've answered this question and do your own research, then you know if you really want to start taking paid survey. And if you're already taking paid survey, you know if you really want to continue. But for me, quitting is not allowed. Like, giving up is not an option for me. So paid survey has a lot of opportunities, but if you feel that, oh, this thing is stressing me so much, is making me feel frustrated, you might want to take a break, learn new things, unlearn and relearn and then come back and start taking paid survey, because I will not advise you to leave paid survey. There are a lot of opportunities in this skill. Okay, I hope you got value from this video. If you do, please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and also share so that other people can get this amazing information. Thank you so much for watching, and stay with me to the end of this video. I will see you again in my next one.